So we started with the end, but the end is nothing like the beginning, and we must start from the beginning. We have to see everything. We have lots of meat, and meat, different types of meat. Proper seasoning is always part of good cooking, and I'm using just chili pepper and salt. It never disappoints, but don't take my words for it. You just need to try it yourself, so you can take my word for it. So this meat took about 1 hour to cook. Cover it. You need ground melon seeds. You are going to add water and mix properly until it forms a paste. This will serve as the thickener for this soup, so we leave that behind. We are starting with palm oil. We have to fry the egusi first, and this is your best approach if you want the best looking egusi soup. Everybody want the best, right? You'll be frying this for the next 15 to 20 minutes. You will notice when the crumbs start to form from beneath, and that's exactly what you want. So go ahead and add the beef stock. Once the egusi is properly fried and no longer sticking to the bottom of the pot, add all the meats you've got, and you want to stir everything to combine. I think this looks really nice. These are stock fish. I have got a lot of them, but I'm finally looking at the size of this pot and all the many things that are yet to be added. Cover it. So I decided to use otazi leaves for this soup, but I still had to wash it properly to reduce the bitter taste from the otazi. Some washing and squeezing, and it actually looks and tastes just like bitter leaves, but it tastes better. Uncover it. You can notice I had to change the pot to accommodate every other thing that needs to be added. Add a seasoning cube, add some crayfish, ground crayfish. You don't need more than that. We've got lots of fishes and lots of meats that bring their own natural flavors and taste to the soup, so you don't need to do too much. Add salt to taste, then stir everything to combine. Finally, we add the catfish. Catfish is the main subject in this matter, in this soup, and it was only a matter of time. This was the reason I had to change the pot, because I don't want to be struggling with the catfish when stirring it and all of that. Add the leaves, otazi leaves. If you've not tried this before, you probably don't get it yet, but you will someday somewhere when you eventually try it out. Cover it, uncover it. Your soup should be actually ready in 10 to 15 minutes. It doesn't take much time for catfish to cook. You want the catfish to cook and infuse that sugary taste into your soup. So we are just going to stir the soup to stop it from sticking to the bottom of the pot. But you want to be careful. You don't want to break up the fish. Nobody likes broken pieces of fish. Cover again and let the soup cook for some extra time. Altogether, I shouldn't be doing more than 15 minutes. And that is it. Thank you for watching. You can go ahead and serve your soup with semo, fufu, eba, whatever you have. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Chef Chidi. Thank you once again. Every good food must start with meat, and that is what he told us, the wise man from the forest of Amanzi. And that was not all he said. But we were busy turning things here and there that we never figured out whether he was a human being or he was indeed a spirit. So what else did he say? Cover it, uncover it. Water must be added to meat, and more water. And when we inquired the reason for that, he laughed. Because wise people don't talk too much, they only laugh. So we added stockfish and the other fish, roasted fish, without consulting the wise man. So he remained silent and spoke to no one. Maybe we have offended the wise man, or maybe there is wisdom in silence. Oil is missing. The wise man screamed. So we added oil. Cover it, uncover it. Crayfish, shouted the wise man. At this point, we were already familiar with his methods. So we brought in the white guys without waiting for his noisy screams. Cover it, uncover it. We added the black guy, but the wise man turned his back on us. What did we do wrong? Maybe because we added things without consulting him. Or maybe he's not wise after all. What kind of a wise man stops talking up and down? We will go to another forest and find another wise man. He laughed, but this time the forest shook and it began to rain. But our soup continued to boil. Then he turned, facing us directly. He screamed, "Cover it." So the soup remained covered for a while, but we uncovered it. We will not let the soup get burnt because of a wise man from the forest of Amanzi. Wise men don't even live in forest. He should use his wisdom and build a house. But we only spoke within ourselves. But the wise man heard us, and that was when he left. He didn't live like a human being. He left, just like that. He was nowhere to be found. And we were left alone. But we were not alone. Then the forest spoke. But we don't understand forest language. You are banished from this forest for 2,000 years. We heard that from the leaves. And our soup was covered. It has been 54 years. And no one could uncover it. So we choose to start the usual way by adding meat to the pot. But we had one objective, and that was to make the most delicious and tasty okra soup. Cover it. And we had other things that could better the soup situation or situation. Any which one. Cover it. We had dried catfish. Whatever you do, anywhere you do it. You don't want to make Nigerian soup without dried catfish. It is a must. Alternatively, you can use any other type of dried fish. We call them mangala. Fish is fish. Uncover it. So let's see what happened to these guys after cooking for 5 minutes. Take it away. We had this, but we'll get to it later. Add oil to the pot. And we are back to the blender. And we should get ahead. This is just ground tomatoes, chili pepper, and onions. Fry it very well. Then add the pre-cooked meat. We have so much to add. Add the dried fish. Do you know why? We don't know why. All of these ingredients are supposed to cook and infuse that perfect taste into the soup. You know how you want your soup to taste really nice and really delicious. Cover it. But we've not seen anything yet. Uncover it. When the target is to make a delicious pot of soup, you must build the flavor from the scratch. So I added this fresh catfish because I wanted to take the soup from primary C straight to PhD. Cover it. Uncover it. We must retrieve the fish at this point. You don't want them broken when you start stirring stuff up and down. No one likes broken catfish. So what else are we supposed to do at this point? Let's add the prawns. Locally, we call this fresh okro. Add the sliced okra. This okra was sliced using just a kitchen knife. I'm very sure there are some food processors that could do a faster job. Add more okra. We're making a large pot of soup, so we need more than the usual because this is not the usual. But there are other things that take your soup from being the usual to the unusual. The color has to be perfect, and you don't get that from just palm oil. This is uziza leaves. If you've not tried it before, leave everything you are doing, go and buy uziza leaves. You need experiences to know what I'm talking about. Add back the fish. And that, of course, we herald the end of this cooking expedition. Okro soup is loved by several Nigerian homes and Nigerian food lovers. You can serve okro soup and eba or fufu or semo. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are just starting. Cover it.